Flagler County, Bob Pickering here at the Emergency Operations Center with the latest Flagler weather update. Just a reminder, I'm not a meteorologist. All the weather information I present originates from the National Weather Service. Got a couple National Weather Service bulletins going on. We have a coastal flood advisory, mostly just for the king or spring tides, as you call them, and that will be decreasing. That's likely to be expired by Friday evening. And we have a high risk of rip currents at least through Friday. Weather Service may extend that into the weekend or not, depending on how things play out in the ocean. Regardless of the risk, there will still be rip currents out there along the beaches as a result of Florence. Now, taking a quick look at the tropics, quite a bit going on out there, and we have this one system that will be watched over the next 5 days, but this is a very low chance of development, so let's see if that gets going first, and we'll see what happens. But other than that, really nothing at all to be worried about. Quick look at Florence. It's expected to continue to the west-southwest and then recurve and head for the northeast as a weakened tropical system, but again, no concerns for us here in Flagler County outside of the rip currents. So the bottom line with Florence, again, dangerous rip currents is the main concern for that. Could be some beach erosion, some overwashing or times of high tide. That's going to be more of a factor with the king tides versus Florence. But at this time, we're not expecting any winds or rainfall directly associated with the tropical cyclone. Just a reminder, though, don't worry about, what models are being shown on the internet. Just only use the official info from the Hurricane Center, hurricanes.gov. For preparedness advice, you go to flaglercounty.org/emergency. Let's take a look at our local weather as we go through the first part of the weekend. And because of Florence, the winds are going to be generally out of the west, which is a dry wind for us. And Florence is also bringing some sinking air over the area, which helps suppress the thunderstorms. So maybe just onesie, twosie thunderstorms here and there, and Flagler County may not even get hit, which is going to allow the temperatures to go up. As we go towards the beginning of next week, though, the wind starts to come more out of the southwest, and it drafts up some Gulf of Mexico moisture, increases our showers and thunderstorm chances back to kind of our normal expected levels that we see this time of year, and that's going to be a factor as we go into the beginning part of the week. So a quick review of our weather: drier and hotter, and maybe the odd shower or thunderstorm possible Friday, Saturday. It'll be very few and far between, but a better chance of showers and storms as we get into early part of next week. Just a reminder that any one of our showers or thunderstorms will carry the risk of squally winds, dangerous lightning, and torrential downpours. Through Saturday, largely sunny, some patchy cloud, and the risk of the odd shower or storm, but those will be very few and far between. Heat index getting up to the mid 100s. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Actual high temperature about 93 or so, hotter inland, cooler at the beaches. Lows generally in the lower to mid 70s at night. Now Sunday through Monday, the shower and storm chances increase mostly in the afternoons. Highs near 90, lows in the 70s, and a good chance of showers and storms stays with us mostly in the afternoons as we go into the first part of next week. Highs in the 90s, lows in the 70s. At the beaches, surf 3 to 5 feet. That surf will be slowly coming down. The surf temperature, nice balmy 82 degrees. You might even see some of that luminescent plankton in the surf at night. So if you're into that sort of thing, go check it out. It's kind of cool to watch. High risk of rip currents at the beaches. That may come down a little bit over the weekend, but just there will be rip currents at the beaches, and they could be quite strong regardless of the risk level. So just be aware of that. And the UV index is very high. So we're going to wrap things up here. FlaglerCounty.org. Have your mouse over webcams and weather. Get the latest weather information. Sign up for Alert Flagler while you're there. If you have a weather radio, it's another great resource for updated weather information, and also official bulletins from the Hurricane Center can be heard there, or you can go to hurricanes.gov, and again, that's where you want to go to get your tropical cyclone forecast. That's going to wrap things up in the Emergency Operations Center. Everyone have a great weekend.